Okay, here we go.
Hang on, before we get into this video, I wanted to talk about today's sponsor.
Sorry.
Kind of a sponsor, kind of not. Mojo Entertainment. Mojo Entertainment is supposed to help us, help our content grow and all that. I've mentioned it before on my original statement talking about it, but we just never really got a chance to promote it because service nowadays just suck. So Tyler's dad, shout out to him for setting it back up again. Mojo Entertainment also helps people with special needs, especially us, help us get jobs and everything, and help people morally understand. And it also helps promote my channel and Tyler's channel. How do you guys think me and Tyler got these many subscribers? Subscription to Mojo Entertainment, and go check out the website. I highly recommend it. Now to the video. Enjoy. Did you know that there is an animated show on Disney Channel that follows a young boy that transformed into a dragon, and they call him the American Dragon? Today, I'm here to cover why Jake Long American Dragon was canceled on a little segment I like to call
Oh yeah, let's go.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy DailyXTV here, and welcome to the second episode of why this show was canceled. I am so sorry for keeping this video delayed. I just wanted to pick the right show to cover on the channel, especially cover something very special to my heart that I didn't remember and that I recently rewatched, and I got my good friend Cheeky Bean to finally check out the show. Today, we're covering the case of why Jake Long American Dragon was canceled. But before we get into it, let's talk about the production and the first time the episode came out. So Jake Long American Dragon was first announced. We basically had the co-creators of Kim Possible and Phineas and Ferb, which we'll actually get into that. And they wanted to make up a good show, like another action-packed show. Disney went in the room and told them to make another Disney show that's action-packed. And so they went to, as like rumors had it, they went to Japan to learn more about ancient magic, creatures, and everything, and that's when they came up with the idea of Jake Long American Dragon. They came up with all the designs and all the story that they wanted to tell with Jake Long American Dragon, especially hiring Zuko himself right here to voice Jake Long American Dragon. And lo and behold, Jake Long American Dragon first aired in 2005 and people loved it. Jake Long American Dragon became such a big hit that Disney had already worked so hard and well learned characters to develop the show. Starting with Jake Long's mom, Jake Long's parents, dad, Jake Long's little sister, and his two best friends, especially his grandfather, the talking dog Fool, played by Draken himself from Kim Possible, and of course, The Hive, where he meets his love interest Rose, played by Katara herself, and April O'Neil from the 2012 TMNT herself, who voices Rose, the love interest to Jake Long American Dragon. I know what you guys are going to say. Jake Long is voiced by Zuko from Avatar The Last Airbender, the voice of Jake Long. And Rose, his voice actress, she voiced Katara from Avatar The Last Airbender. Is this a great ship that we had? Who knows? Overall, the ratings of Jake Long American Dragon did so well that they decided to basically announce a crossover that they did, which was with Lilo and Stitch. If you guys don't know what Lilo and Stitch is, you guys are completely bald. But in the episode of Lilo and Stitch, where they cross over with Jake Long American Dragon, Jake wants to win the skateboard, but also so does Lilo to win her crush's the skateboard, and basically disguise
Yeah, I
herself
watched
as
that.
and especially disguise herself as Jake Long. But one of the villains of Lilo and Stitch actually confused Jake Long as the alien that Lilo and Stitch have covered that could turn anyone into anyone. And so Jake was, of course, in, and he runs into Lilo and Stitch, and then they team up, got Lilo back to her normal form, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the episode was just bad. Lilo and Stitch and Jake Long do work together if it was handled better. I mean, yeah, it's so good to see Jake Long get the attention that he deserves from the show. I mean, the ratings have probably done very well for Jake Long, American Dragon. But why all of a sudden, like, the episode just sucked? That's just me. You guys tell me in the comments below, did you watch this episode when it aired, or did you watch it on Disney Plus? I recently watched it on Disney Plus after I rewatched the entirety of the show. I never realized what's going to happen next, because this episode will be the last time you see this design of Jake Long, which made the ratings go down. Starting with the new designs of Jake Long. Yeah, guys, people really didn't like this design of Jake Long. A reactor that reacts to things for a living didn't even like the new design of Jake Long, and he had a long talk. I'll even play the clip right now.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this?
Language, man.
What the? Okay.
That vibration was actually a chewing cheese dog working its way through the pipes.
Gee, what the fuck? What
Language.
What is this? Did this show change art styles? What is this? Holy God, this looks awful. Fuga looks the same, but what am I looking at? Oh, Jesus Christ, did this show change art style? This looks, oh my. Oh, that is like one of my worst fucking pet peeves in series. Like, obviously, stuff happens behind the scenes or whatnot, and voice acting changes are kind of like my second big thing. But art style changes, oh, I can never get into it. Even if they're better, I hate them in shows. Oh my God, this looks so arse. Oh no. Oh my God. I didn't know the show had an art style change. I'll say that. And this is throughout the show. Oh fuck no. Oh no.
Language.
Oh no. Well, I'm significantly less hyped now. I'll admit.
And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the new design either until I finally got used to it. But a lot of people don't like redesigns, and that's the worst thing about any show. If it, it just never really appealed to people's ideas to do a redesign of a show just like Jake Long. But obviously, the show actually got better ratings later on. We'll get into later on. But it hurt so much of other people that was fans of Jake Long. Like, why did you redesign from this all the way to this? They don't even like his dragon form, which honestly, I will not lie. At first, I hated the dragon form of season 2. But you know what? It actually still worked in the show, and people really liked the drama between Rose and Jake Long until they pulled the plug. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why was this show canceled? It only lasted 2 seasons. I can tell you, Phineas and Ferb is what happened. Now, I love Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, I like it too.
Phineas and Ferb is just a classic. It's also a great show. But yeah, it can't. Not only did Phineas and Ferb cancel Jake Long, it also canceled Impossible. Where it gets to a point where Phineas and Ferb was announced, and they're like, scratch that, we're done with Jake Long. But they weren't completely done with Jake Long because of, basically, if you guys didn't know, they had a 3rd season planned, and especially a live action film. If you guys didn't know, live action films were like a big thing for TV shows just like Jake Long. Ben 10 had 2 live action movies, Race Against Time and Alien Swarm. If you guys haven't watched my review of Ben 10 Alien Swarm, go watch it. It's a great video. Well, it's not a great video, but just give it a support, please. Please. Deeply appreciate it. But yeah, so they had like a big plan, and what was the plot going to be? They never really revealed it until Disney pulled the plug. It says it right here. They pulled the plug, and Jake Long was officially canceled. So how is Jake Long still popular nowadays? Well, luckily, 2 years ago, back in 2021, Jake Long American Dragon came out on Disney Plus. And by the way, I rewatched it and still had a great time. It's so sad though that Jake Long American Dragon has not gotten the respect that it deserves. Because I believe Jake Long could have lasted like 4 seasons, just like Impossible. But sadly, it did not. It was not meant to be. And it's also very sad that they pulled the plug and canceled it because of Phineas and Ferb. I would have loved to see one more season of Jake Long, him going dragging up. But another thing people really didn't like about the show and why it also got pulled the plug, people really thought Jake Long American Dragon was a ripoff of Danny Phantom. If you guys don't know what Danny Phantom is, which I don't know how you guys don't know.
I love that show.
My whole channel was based off of Danny Phantom for a little bit, and I still make Danny Phantom videos nowadays. Jake Long American Dragon and Danny Phantom came out the same year. Not the same year, but they're kind of like the same duo where Danny has ghost powers and goes in goes to hunt ghosts and goes into another dimension of something called the Ghost Zone. And with Jake Long American Dragon, he deals with, well, magical creatures technically. You know. But yeah, but it's still memorable today because a couple of channels have covered Jake Long American Dragon, especially something called Death Battle. They made a video of Danny
Oh, I
Phantom
watched
versus
that.
Jake Long, of course. Danny Phantom won,
Yep.
but it's
I
still
knew
great that Jake Long is still getting noticed today. And Disney, if you're reviving Phineas and Ferb, revive Jake Long American Dragon on Disney Plus. I bet you fans would watch this. And I bet you also a lot of people would love to watch Jake Long on Disney Channel. Either do a live action film or revive the show. One of those two. You can't reboot it. Don't do it like Kim Possible 2019, please. Maybe better to revive the show. Never mind. Revive the show. But yeah, that is why this is the episode 2 of why this show was canceled. Now, the next episode of why this show was canceled is going to be with my good friend Seth, who reviewed the Mask movie with me, and we're going to be covering why the Mask animated series was canceled. And after that, we're going to go directly to live action and talk about why this show was canceled. I want to talk about Legends of Tomorrow, The Incredible Hulk, and of course, another classic, The Flash from the 90s. I think that would be an interesting video. And tell me, guys, what do you guys want me to cover on this series, why this show was canceled? Please let me know. I'll figure out a way to watch the show and also figure out a way to make it into why this show was canceled video. You let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure people would really like it. As always, smack the like button, don't push the red button, which is subscribe, turn on notifications, and notify a video I make. Go to link in the description to my Discord, my gaming channel, the Tyler and Bodie channel, Discord server, Instagram, TikTok, and Mojo Entertainment. As always, I'm Daily Reacts. Take care.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. I gotta say, I really like this. And I gotta say, American Dragon Jake Long was a really great TV show. And I really don't like they canceled it. It just doesn't make any sense. It just got canceled. Just like they did Phineas and Ferb, Kim Possible, and most of all is mm, mm, The Mask. Yeah, the one he's talking about. So I gotta say that was really good, and I like his. You know, what I mean, that song never gets old. And even see American Dragons. Hold on for a second. Sorry, guys. It was my dad that's calling me about, groceries and everything. But I'm going to wrap this up for now. So make sure you like and subscribe and click the bell notification and subscribe button. And also, if you haven't seen this video, then make sure you hit the like button. And also, on my gaming channel, me and Smiley here,
Hello, everyone.
we're going to do Poppy's Playtime, all the games. So
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna do
do
1, 2, 3, and
all
I
of it.
guess some other
So
ones.
if you haven't played one of those games, make sure you play chapter 1, chapter 2, and last but not least, chapter 3.
And Chapter 3 just came out, and we're gonna go ahead and play it in a little bit.
All right. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, and check out my gaming channel, Tyfly Gaming, and check out my friend, Daily Reacts TV. And as always, I'm Tyfly here, and take care, guys, and peace out.